But I think evangelism is a part of a larger theology, which is a theology that I'm pretty sure most people on the call know about, which is the theology of Shalom, right? Seeking the holistic well-being of your neighborhood, of your city, your community, your nation, your world. And I think when I think about Shalom, it's much more all over the scriptures than just evangelism. So God is interested both in people on the streets coming to know him and in those people on the streets having medical care, mental health services, and housing. It's not a one or the other. So when I was raising support for my work, I would lose some supporters because they'd say, Jeff, why are you always talking about people on the streets needing housing? We just want you to win people to Christ and not worry so much about their housing. And I would say a few things. Number one, it's coming from people. So as a part of Communitas, we're talking about incarnation all the time, right? Immersion, understanding your culture, that before you reach your culture, you have to understand your culture. So usually this is coming from people that don't understand homelessness culture, which is a majority of people on the streets are already Christians. And they have maybe a stronger faith than I do. They don't need me to come to them and develop within them a stronger faith. Sometimes they do, but a lot of times I need them to develop within me a stronger faith. Amen. But they do need housing. They do need, I think we as house people tend to forget that how our spiritual health, mental health, physical health is tied into our housing. And if you would take housing away from me, how well would I be doing spiritually? How well would I be doing at all? So I think if you take the theology of Shalom into mind, it means that God is equally concerned with those things. And that's where I think the church has potentially got to reorient itself around Shalom and not around just evangelism.